Meanwhile, Sudan's rebel forces say they have agreed to a proposal for a humanitarian truce put forward by the mediators, and this comes as proof emerges of mass killings in a war-torn country. Well, the paramilitary rapid support forces at war with regular army for more than 2 years now, they said that they have agreed to a proposal by Quad countries, the US, Egypt, UAE and Saudi Arabia. The announcement comes days after the RSF captured Al-Fashir, which dislodged the army from its last stronghold in the vast western Darfur region. They have since been accused of mass killings, looting and sexual violence over there. The military-aligned government have not commented on the RSF announcement. Now, earlier in the day, Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan had said that his forces were still striving for the defeat of the enemy. The government had indicated earlier this week that it would press on with the war following an internal meeting on a ceasefire proposal. The mediators' plan outlines a 3-month humanitarian truce in all of Sudan. During the ceasefire, efforts would be made to bring the RSF and army together for talks in Jeddah on a permanent peace deal. However, hopes for peace are not high.
Most of the Sudanese are not against peace, and the peace is good, as people say, but there are thousands of displaced people. Also, how many times did the RSF start a ceasefire, then they breached it? So what are the guarantees?
We're all one unit. We're all one family. No one came from outside to fight us, right? This agreement should have happened before we are displaced from our houses. You, my children, aside of my talk, go check. You will not like what you'll see. When you go into Al-Fashir, you will not like what you'll see. I'm sure you won't like it. But thank God that they agreed. We want them to agree. We don't want our Sudan to be homeless, fractured, and with problems.
Meanwhile, Yale researchers reported new satellite imagery that showed activity which is consistent with mass graves being dug in the city of Al-Fashir. It also noted the appearance of meters-long trenches as well as the disappearance of clusters of objects which is consistent with the bodies. The World Health Organization had reported the killing of more than 460 patients and medical staff at the hospital during the city's takeover. The UN Human Rights Council announced on Thursday that it would hold an urgent session on the situation in Al-Fashir next week. Both sides have been accused of committing atrocities over the course of the war. The fall of Al-Fashir gave paramilitaries control over all 5 state capitals in Darfur. The RSF now dominates Darfur and parts of the south, while the army holds the north, east and central regions along the Nile and the Red Sea. The conflict in Sudan, raging since April 2023, has pitted the forces of Army Chief Burhan against those of his former deputy RSF commander Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo. UN says it has killed tens of thousands of people, displaced millions more, and created the world's largest displacement and hunger crisis.